In this video, I'll demonstrate how to use the LMS system of Equitech. So please note down the URL where you have to log in. So it is lms.ibsindia.org/login. So once you go to this website, you will be directly asked to enter your login credential. So username will be basically your enrollment number, which is already provided to you, and also password also we have provided to you. So I would recommend immediately once you receive the password, you change your password by clicking forgotten your username and password. By clicking this link, you change your password and you set whatever suits you. So once you enter your login credential, please click on login. So once you successfully log in into the LMS server, you will be landing into a dashboard page. So inside the dashboard page, here you will see the course overview. So all the courses which you have registered for the current semester will be listed here. So this is a dummy account I have created to demonstrate the process. So that's why I have listed only for 2 courses. It is showing only 2 courses. So next, here at the right side, you have if any registration, payment links and all notices will be coming at the right side. Then you have the timetable, class timetable also will be there here, and all the announcements of Equitech will be posted here. So notice board, you will find it out here, or everything. Similarly, if you have anything in the calendar, if you have due in assignment and all, you will find it out in the calendar directly. For example, some quiz or some assignment is posted, some deadline is there, so all the deadlines will be marked here and highlighted in the calendar table. So next, here in the upcoming event, you will find if any event is scheduled or if any event is closing, that you will find it out in the upcoming event. Next, here if you click in your name tab, you will see another pop-up window will come out. So here you will see dashboard, profile, grades, messages, preferences, and logout options are coming. So already we are into the dashboard. We saw different features in the dashboard. Now you click on the profile. So once you are into the profile, please change, first you edit your profile at the first time only, and you change all the basic information regarding you, your which city you are belongs to, which country, and then if you have a profile picture, you can upload here also. It will be shown here. So once you have done it, please save it, update your profile. So your profile will be updated. You can add your mobile number and everything. So in user details, everything will be coming here. Next is course details, means which courses currently you are enrolled in. So right now for this dummy user, we have enrolled only 2 courses, analysis of structure and linear algebra. Otherwise, in your case, if you have registered for 7 courses, you will see all the 7 courses. Next, I would recommend you can download the mobile app also. Moodle mobile app, Android or Android or iPhone, anywhere you will find it out the app. So by clicking into download the mobile app, you can download the app and you can access the LMS server from your mobile itself. So next, I'll explain how to go into the courses and how to access the course. So here you can see on the left side you have dashboard and you have a home button. Inside home, now currently nothing will be there. If any registrations or anything will be done, that will be shown in the home tab. Then you have the calendar. So calendar, as I mentioned, all the important dates will be highlighted in the calendar. For example, on 7th, if you have some assignment due, it will be shown as assignment due in the on the so and so date, so and so time. Similarly, any holidays or everything will be highlighted in the calendar. Next, here under the my course, actually we'll find all the list of courses which you are enrolled for the current semester. So here for this dummy account, we have created enrolled for only 2 accounts. So if you click on the any courses, you will be directly redirected to the home page of the respective course. So here you have one course, analysis of structure. Similarly, you have the announcement. So this announcement will be inside the course. Your faculty member or the course in charge will make if any announcement, you will find it out any announcements here. So once you click on the announcement, you will find all the announcement when it is posted, and if you read it, the content also will be there, right? So next, again, you go to the course homepage by clicking into analysis of structure. If you click directly, you will be redirected to the course homepage. So here, course handout, if any textbook is there, that also will be mentioned. And most importantly, your attendance also will be there in the course homepage. So each course wise, some similar thing you will find it out. So once you click on attendance, you will be seeing that what is the current status of your attendance. So after every class, you will see what is the status. Either if you are present, then it will be written present, or if you are absent, it will be written absent. And at the bottom, you will find total how many sessions has been taken and what is your average attendance, like how many percentage times you attended the classes. So again, if you click on analysis of that course title, you will be redirected to the course homepage. So all the lecture videos or any study materials will be posted in this course homepage itself. So please visit regularly in the each course homepage for more updates in that. So all the quiz, assignments, everything will be posted here. So now I'll demonstrate how to attend the quiz or how to submit the assignments. So when the quiz will be created inside the class, your faculty member will inform that this is a so and so on date we have created. You have to submit it. You have to answer the quizzes. So click on the quiz link. So it will be pop up whatever is the ongoing quizzes. So here we have 3 quizzes posted. So you can click on maybe class assessment 5 or something. So once you click on class assessment 5, so here you can see what is the submission status. Till now you have not submitted. Grading status, once faculty will done grading, you will find it out. So due date also will be mentioned, when it will be over. Time remains, anyway this is overdue, what is done for this assignment. And you can click on add submission to submit the new assignment. So once you click on add submit button, so here actually one drop down list will come. So here you can drop a file, either you can submit through Word format. If the course IC asks you to submit through Word format, then you can simply click here and you can upload the file where it is located. Or if you want to take the screenshot of your copy, then also you can do it, simply dragging out and you can submit it. So once you save changes, update and save changes, the assignment will be automatically submitted for the grading. So again, you click on the course title to go into the course homepage. Now next, how to attend the online quizzes that I'll demonstrate. So click on the quizzes. So here you have many quizzes. So just click on week 1 quiz, which quiz we want to do. So once you come to quiz page, here you will see that attempt quiz. So click on the attempt quiz, the quiz will be started. So it may be multiple choice question, or you may answer something depending on the IC, how the question sets, you can answer the quiz. So here it is MCQ, so you can select any one, or even multiple choice also. Here it is given select one or more, so you can choose multiple answers as well. So click on next. So you will get the next question. So total you can see quiz navigation. So total 5 questions are there for this current present quiz. So same, select one or more, whatever may be the answer. You go to next question. So like that you can select, and you can so here only one question, one answer you have to select. So you can select it, go to next page. So like that you can you can directly go to the 5th question also by clicking in the navigation window, and maybe you can submit one or more answers. Then you can click on finish attempt. So once you click on finish attempt, all the answer will be saved automatically, and it will be asked whether to confirm, are you ready to submit all the questions. So once all the questions are answered, please review here, and if it is fine, then submit all the questions. So once it is submitted, you cannot edit it after that. So quiz is now finished. So you have submitted the quiz part successfully. So again, if you click on the course title, you will be reaching to the course homepage. So now in this left corner, left navigation panel, you have the option called grade. So if you don't see this left navigation panel, please click on here. So if you click on here, automatically it will come. So click on the grades to see how much is the grade you got till now. So all the assignments, quizzes, it will, if it is carried some marks, it will be shown here once faculty grade it. So by week one assignment, if anything assignment is uploaded, you will see if faculty grades, you will get some marks here. You will see total how much you got. That can be seen in grade tab. So, and similarly attendance percentage also you can see by going into the attendance tab. So like that, in all the courses you can visit, and you can access all the course content, course materials for inside the LMS. Now another very important thing in the LMS is LMS messaging system. So here if you see at the top corner, if you click in that your name profile, and then here it will come as message. So once you click on message, one message window will come. So here you can send messages to any of your classmates, or maybe any of your faculty. If you want to contact, you can directly send messages through LMS. So that so whenever you send a message, immediately the person will get email notification as well when that you have sent a message to him. So for example, you want to send a message to me, but you don't know my email ID. But how will you do it? If you know my name, then only you can do that. So just type the name where you want to, which person you want to send a message. So click on enter. You will find the answer under the Sarit, whatever faculty or members account is there, it will be popping up. So you want to send message to me, just click on the Sarit Chanda, and here the dialog box will come. So just write whatever message you want to write, and just simply send it. So the message will be sent to the faculty member. Like that, any faculty member name, if you search it, you will get his contact details. So for example, if you want to send IV Sharma, one faculty member to send, so just click on Sharma, you will get all the accounts with Sharma name. So once you click on that, and you can send any messages to anyone. Even you can send your classmates also. Just type his or her name, you will get the pop-up window will be coming out, and you can send a message to him or her. Like if you type then you will find it out, Joginder or anyone, you can send it the messages. So immediately once the message is successfully delivered, immediately the recipient will get email notification also that so and so person has sent a message to you. So in this case, you can use messaging service inside the LMS also to communicate with your friends, or you want to communicate with the faculty member also. And then after you use your LMS, please make sure that you log out from the system. So once you successfully log out, then again the login window will come. So that's how you can use the LMS Moodle service.